Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to be doing a smoky eye tutorial for you guys. It's really easy, and the palette I'm using is the Naked Basics palette. I absolutely love this palette. You can do so many great looks with this. The look I went for today, I would probably wear it at night just because I used a lot of darker colors like the matte black inside. But you know, if you want to do a lighter look, then I would just not use the black and just use the darker browns in there. There's a lot of options for you guys, but if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Alright guys, so we're going to first start off by using a little piece of Scotch tape. I'm using a piece about this size, and I'm just rubbing it on the back of my hands a couple times before putting it on the outer corner of my eye, because I don't want it to be too sticky and tugging at my skin when I pull it off. But what this tape is going to do is help prevent any fallout. So I'm just going to keep that there since I am going to be using some darker shades. So I'm going to first start off by priming my eyes with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Beige. And I'm just using a flat eyeshadow brush for this. So I'm going to be putting this all over my lids. This might come off a little bit lighter on camera, but it's a nice beige color and it's not as bright in person. I'm putting that all over the lid, and then I'm going to put a little bit right in the inner corner of my eyes just to help it pop. And this has a little bit of shimmer, so it's going to be good because we're going to be using mostly matte shades from the Naked Basics palette. I'm going to take a little bit and just put it right on the brow bone as a highlighter. Okay, so then I'm gonna take the color WOS. It's the third color in this palette. It's this one, and I'm using an Everyday Minerals flat eyeshadow brush for this, and I'm putting this all over the lid. Alright, so I'm going to start off by applying color in my crease. Now I have hooded eyelids, so I'm going to take my crease color a little bit higher so I can see it when my eyes are open. But if you have nice eyelids and they're not hooded, then you probably would just put it in the crease area. So I'm using an e.l.f. brush for this. This is the e.l.f. blending brush. And I am using the color Naked 2, and it is this one right here. I'm just starting by applying most of the color on the outer part of my crease and then bringing it in, because I still want the shadow on the inner part of the crease. And I'm just barely bringing it up. This palette is perfect if you want to do neutral eyes. And it has a matte black in there, so if you want to take it a little bit darker, it's good for that too. So I'm using the same brush, and I'm taking the color Faint, which is right next to it. It's right here. And I'm putting this just on the outer part and doing like a V motion with this. And then I'm just working it up. Okay. So I'm taking the Coastal Scents 250 blending brush, which just looks like that. I'm just going to blend these colors together so it's not as harsh of a line. Just back and forth. You want to be careful not to blend it so much to where it takes away from the actual color that you want to see. But on the very edge of it, you can just blend it back and forth. So now I want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to be applying this matte black, which is right here. And this color is called Crave, and I'm still using the same e.l.f. brush for that. And I'm barely tapping it in because I don't want it to be too dark. Blow off the excess, and I'm just stamping it on the outer part of the eye. And then I'm working this in the V motion too, but just barely bringing it in. I want to keep it right on the outside of the eye. So then again, I'm going to be taking the Coastal Scents blending brush and just blending that together, just very gently. Okay. So I'm going to go back with the flat eyeshadow brush from Everyday Minerals that looks like that. And I'm going to be using the first color, which is called Venus. It's that color right there. And I'm going to be putting that right over the lids, kind of to help blend the darker colors with the lighter colors together. You don't need a lot. Just put it right towards the middle and just work it into where you put the darker crease colors. And it also helps give a little bit of pop to your lids. So taking that Venus color that I just put, and I'm putting it right underneath, like right on the brow bone, just for a highlighter. And then I'm taking the Coastal Scents blending brush and just blending the crease colors and the highlighter together so you don't see the separation between there. You want it all to be blended. So I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off. And you can see there's a nice, like there's no fallout, there's a nice line there. You also don't want to see the line right here. So you can just go ahead and blend that and make it look a little bit softer. Just blend it back and forth. So that looks good. So the next step, I'm just taking this flat brush from MAC. It's the 212. And I'm going to be taking the black color in this palette called Crave. It's right here. I'm just barely dipping it in. I'm going to put this on the lower lash line, getting as close to the lash line as possible. And this helps, gives it a nice look if you want like a really smoky eye, especially for nighttime. If you want to wear it during the day, the black underneath is optional. You can just do like a black eyeliner, but this just gives it a little bit extra. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my top eyeliner on and mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. The mascaras that I used were Tarte-Lights Camera Lashes and Georgio Armani-Eyes to Kill. And then the eyeliner I used on top was by Jordana. And you can find this at Walgreens. And again, I'm going to have all the products I used in the bottom bar. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you want to see any kind of special videos, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.